because he told to us that he is untouchable to his country. He is powerful to this country. We don't know about the consequences for this interview. We don't know what will happen to us after this interview because maybe he watched this on the TV or read on the newspaper.
19 Filipino migrants living in a small two-bedroom apartment unit. It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Arsenio Pantalon, speaking on behalf of his fellow countrymen, a group of 8 Filipinos allegedly abandoned by their employer, said that in May of this year, 10 of the 19 migrants were sent back to the Philippines, and now they struggle to survive in TCI under life-threatening conditions.
3 months unpaid salary, and he always keeping on promise us about our salary since June. That's our primary problem, ma'am, here, since our employer not talk to us, Trevor Sanders not talk to us. He didn't give us food allowance. So sometimes some Filipino give us food from the Christ of the Living Stone Fellowship. They give us food here. Sometimes the food came from our friend, because 3 weeks we didn't give us food allowance.
The batch of Filipinos comprising of plumbers, steel fixers, masons, electricians, and carpenters who have been in the TCI since January of 2008 say that since the month of June 2009, their employer, Unique Construction, has not paid them. The migrants whose work permits have expired since November of 2008 said that after endless promises from their employer, their boss eventually told them to stop working, and in mid-July, they left. Their lavish employment contracts signed, however, appear to have hardly measured up to the benefits they received.
According to our contract, it's suitable accommodation, pre-suitable housing, and pre-utilities and pre-meals daily, pre-emergency medical and dental services and facilities including medicine. But of all this, we not followed all of this. From the suitable housing, pre-utilities, and pre-meals dailies, not followed.
The electricity have been disconnected since June of 2009 and the water since December of 2008. The migrants clustered in the tiny unit with just one bathroom dip buckets of water from an outside tank that has them suffering from skin diseases, and they obtain electricity from a neighboring apartment. 5 of the men sleep in this room with mattress lying on the floor, and in this second room with 8 small beds built on wooden stalls, the remaining 4 rest. These beds in the kitchen was the place of rest for the dismissed 10. So what do you guys do on days when you don't have food?
Sometimes, ma'am, you drink water. One day, only you eat 1 times a day.
News 4 was unable to get in contact with Trevor Saunders of Unique Construction. However, according to Labor Commissioner Joan Sutton, a complaint was filed by the migrants to the Labor Board today, and the board will be contacting their employer for further investigation. Human Rights Commissioner Doreen Quelch-Stubbs, when contacted, said, quote, "It is the responsibility of the employer to provide suitable accommodations for all migrant workers brought to the country. The labor laws go further and extends the accountability to the employment agencies as well, as they too have a responsibility to ensure that the employer provides suitable housing for the health and comfort of the workers that they have brought into the country via the work permit process. I am of the view that all migrant workers should be given a cultural orientation and be informed of their accommodations at the time of contract negotiations. It is not acceptable to have high numbers of persons living in squalid conditions, not even by choice, as happens sometimes, in an effort to save money and pool resources."
We have all family man, Me, I have 4 children. My youngest is 15 years old. I'm afraid maybe she stopped in school this September because 3 months I didn't send money.
News 4 will continue to update you on this developing story. For WIV4 News, I'm Nikira John.